3-point touchdown right there.
Oh, Brown.
Being a 4-point touchdown.
Yeah.
The Mounties get essentially an extra point out of it. 19-5 they lead. Alberto Villarreal going to send this one to the goal line. It'll be taken back. That's number 6, Michael Robert, who gets to the far side of the field across the 20, across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. That's where Chaffey College will start with 9:28 left to go here in the second quarter. And because of all of the penalties and because of the injuries we've had in this game, the injury timeouts we've had in this game, Ryan, we still got 9 minutes and 28 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah, it's been just over an hour now, so we'll see if this kind of get some fluid offense going here by the Panthers. They're up right now.
19-5, the Mounties lead. 9:28 left to go second quarter. Chaffey will start this drive at their own 26. Pass complete. Far side of the field, that's Wembley, and he picks up the first down to the 39-yard line.
Nice play there by him as he just continued to move his feet and shook off.
Sit for one play. Mounties bring the pressure here on a 1st and 10. Plant gets it away, and it is complete. That's number 19, Makin Farah, the freshman wideout who was lined up in the slot that time out of King High School in Riverside. That's good for a pickup of 5 to the 43. Hand off here. That's Birdsong getting up the middle, picks up the first down and more. He's in the Mountie territory, and he's down to the 45.
And there goes Birdsong, the 5'11 freshman, first-year player for the Panthers, doing another great run there. Right up the gut to the Mounties defense. We'll see what he can do with this drive.
First and 10, Chaffey. Another quick pass, complete. Another quick pass is going to go for 7 yards. A healthy gain on first down. Once again, that's Makin Farah on the reception. His second of this drive, second of the night. To the 7-yard pickup through the air. It's a 2nd and 3. Handoff, Birdsong up the middle. And gains 1.
It's almost like he kind of slipped on his own there, Chris, as we saw a little bit of daylight towards the left side among that defense. Not common that you see any real daylight playing against this Mountie defense. So fortunate break for Mount Sac there.
Ricky Mullen for the first time tonight into the game at the running back position. He is the lone back. 4 receivers set for Chaffey. Plant pressure, throws on the run. Diving attempt at the catch, and he did get it. On the far side of the field, that's Farah once again. And it will be enough to move the chains, I do believe. And they do move them down to the 35-yard line. Pick up of 5, 1st and 10, Chaffey. To the far side of the field, leapfrog man of 4.5 on first down, and Nick Birdsong continues to have his ways on the ground tonight against this Mountie defense.
Well, Counts was the last man on that tackle, the DB 5'9", 190 out of LA, and he did a great job making sure Birdsong went down.
Plant here completes once again to the far side of the field, and once again, that is Mitchell McLaughlin, his first grab of the night. And it'll bring up a 3rd and short for Chaffey College, but not before Coach Jabs wants to slow things down a bit. This is the first no-huddle spread attack he's seen this season. And the Chaffey Panthers offense, they're giving the Mounties a little bit of trouble here tonight, despite the 19-5 score. With 6:50 left to go in the first half, this Chaffey College offense, for the 3rd time tonight, they've been able to move right on down the field, but they haven't been able to get into the end zone just yet.
Well, the way that they're moving right now with Birdsong and the offensive unit, Mount Sac is a little gassed right now with the no-huddle offense provided by the Chaffey Panthers here. So we'll see what they can adjust here. As Coach Jabs, I think, used a timeout very wisely here for the Mount SAC defense as they look to continue to put pressure on the quarterback of the Panthers here, Plant.
Nick Birdsong tonight. He's rushed it 9 times for 34 yards. So the Mounties able to bottle them up for the most part since that 25-yard gain to start the game.
It seems like a little bit more. Maybe just being really active on the offensive end, no doubt.
He's also had a couple of big plays in the receiving game as well. Out of the timeout, it's a 3rd and short for Chaffey College. Birdsong will get the carry here, but he's taken down in the backfield for a loss of about 1. It'll be 4th down and 2 to go for Chaffey College at the Mount SAC 27.
That was Skylar Kroll, a defensive end for Mount SAC, 6'2", 255, out of Glendora on the tackle.
Here we go. Chaffey going to go for it on a 4th down. They need the 24 of the Mounties for a 1st down. Before they attempt this 4th down, Rob Hathaway, the second-year head coach of the Panthers, wants to call his first charged timeout of the half. 6:19 left to go before we hit the half here from Hilmer Lodge. 19-5, the Mounties lead. Nick Rice and Brian Tabajay. They'll have the halftime report here on the Mountie Football Radio Network. They're going to give you scores from all over California as far as junior college football is concerned. We'll get you caught up on each and every meaningful stat at halftime as well, won't we?
There's a stat sheet full of crazy plays and blocked PATs running back for 2 points.
We've seen very uncharacteristic for Mount SAC to not convert on 2 out of 3 PAT tries. But the Mounties making up for it as far as special teams on the other side as well. We had a snap go over the head of the punter for Chaffey College, and Mount SAC started the drive at the Panther 5. And the Mounties, of course, they blocked the field goal as well early in this game.
Big play here, Chris. 4th down for the Panthers.
Out of the timeout, it's a 4th and 3. Plant gonna rush, and he didn't get there. The Mounties are gonna hold. On the defensive side, there was a quarterback draw with Levi Flint. He needed 3 yards. He got 2. That's a turnover on downs for Chaffey College. And Mount SAC with 6:14 left to go before our halftime period. They lead 19-5. They'll get the football back and start this drive at their own 26. A big defensive stand for the Mounties.
Hey, the defense has been their solid point of the game so far tonight. And what a big stop that was for the defensive unit. So many key players on that defensive side for the Mounties. Tama Avena leading the charge as well. And a big stop for them on a turnover of downs for the Chaffey Panthers.
Fidi Tama Avena is having a big night on the defensive side of the football. A big sack earlier in this second quarter, which has gone around for just about forever. End around here to Aaron Vons, and he gets to the 30 after a pickup of 4. There's a wide receiver under 18. Vons, who plays a little bit of slot, plays a little bit of running back. He can do it all.
Vons is a very dynamic player for the Mounties last week. Was not only on the rushing side of the ball with 62 yards and a touchdown, also part of the receiving corps as well.
After the pickup of 4 on the ground for Vons, it's a 2nd and 6 for the Mounties at their own 30. 2 back set here. Snap is back. Allo looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. Gets across the 30. And he's taken down right there. No gain. And that is some speed for Chaffey College coming from one of their defenders.
That was Anthony Yim, the DB 5'9", 193 freshman out of Centennial Corona High School.
Centennial, a powerhouse as far as high school football is concerned. Inland Division champions last year. Yim was a part of that squad. Centennial moving to the Pac-5 division as far as high school football is concerned this season. On a 3rd and 7 for the Mounties. Allo drops back to pass. Going to take a shot over the middle. Miscommunication between Allo and his intended receiver. That time he was going for number 84, Isaiah Manley. It's an incompletion and 3 and out for the Mountie offense.
Well, that blitz was led by Grant Kuntz, the defensive end out of Felon, California, 6'4", 220. Big defensive end led that charge, and a hit on Allo made him uncomfortable in that pocket, and he threw a ball that he wasn't comfortable with. It fell incomplete.
It's Fulham going to punt it away here again. He's been fantastic as far as punting goes this season. And before the punt is off, Mount Sac going to burn a timeout here. Their second charge in one of the half. 19-5 the Mounties lead. 4:51 left to go before we hit halftime. And after this timeout, the Mounties will have to punt it away once again. I've said it a couple of times, Brian. The score not indicative of how close this game actually is.
Yeah, aside from some key plays turnover-wise for Chaffey, this game is a very close game. And 19-5, like you mentioned here, Chris, where Mount Sac has shown glimpses of being productive on the offensive end, showing more dominance on the defensive side of the ball tonight as they've done so far this season as a whole. So we'll see if they can get it going here with Allo and Tolward and Gilchrist and company. Do they punt this ball away? Unfortunately, not continuing this drive after Allo made that incomplete pass.
Fulham will be punting from inside his own 20. Once again, that's Michael Robert, the dangerous returnman for Chaffey College. Snap is back, and it's going to be a fake. Fulham, no, it's not. He punts it at the last moment. He almost passed the line of scrimmage. Robert will pick it up on a hop at the 24, get across the 30, across the 40, and he's taken down at the 41. Boy, Fulham, he felt the pressure that time coming from his blind side. Had to step up and run. It looked like he was just going to take off with the football, but literally a couple of inches before the line of scrimmage, which was the 30-yard line, he booted that one off. A fantastic return from Michael Robert to the 40-yard line. Some good field position for Chaffey College, and if you hear that rumbling and cheering in the background, those are the offensive and defensive coaches for Chaffey College. They're upset hungry tonight against the #1 ranked Mount Sac Mounties. Handoff here. This is the reserve running back, Ricky Mullen. He picks up a first down, and that'll make the Chaffey College coaches happier than anyone. He gets down to the 45-yard line of Mount Sac for a pickup of 15. Are they an energetic bunch or what? 1st and 10. Handoff to Mullen again, and this time he's met at the line of scrimmage and spun backwards, no gain.
Piggybacking on that, the punt away from the Mount Sac unit there, he felt the pressure from the Chaffey special teams. He did not scramble for that split second. That punt would have been blocked absolutely, so it could have been a lot more dangerous. Heads-up play there by Mount Sac.
2nd and 10 after a pickup of nothing on the ground from Mullen. Broken play. Plant going to step up and run, gets inside the 40 and slides down at the 37 for a pickup of 8. It'll be 3rd and 2 upcoming. And I'll tell you something. This Chaffey team is certainly one for the rest of the conference. We can't sleep on it. 3rd and 2. Snap is back. Plant looking over the middle, fires, and it's caught. That'll be good enough for a first down to the 35-yard line. Move the chains once again for the Panthers.
Yeah, just a nice little slant pass there from Plant to make the completion for the first down. They continue this drive here. Very impressive drive by this Panthers unit led by Plant.
1st and 10. Ball at the Mountie 35. 19-5 the Mounties lead. Handoff. Mullen gets inside the 35 and down to the 34 he goes for a pickup of 1. Clock to 3:10 left to go here in the second quarter. 19-5 the Mounties lead. Chaffey College trying to slice into that before we hit the half.
They're doing a great job so far in this drive here, Chris. Plant getting really comfortable in that pocket.
I think he's solidified himself as the starter for Coach Hadaway's team, as flags fly before the snap is back, and it's a false start penalty against Chaffey College. So this will do nothing but